a lot of research and see if
Right
you have
now,
the material.
right now, it's looking possible, but maybe not.
Okay. Well, with that being said, Jay, I don't know last time.
I love this.
The color of this Chilean turquoise, I'm telling you, if you like the high blues, and I'm talking the super duper, almost neon high blue in turquoise, please jump on this. Already, I know many of you did. Really smart, because it will never ever be repeated at $99.98. And we especially love that when we have the 5 flex payments. That's basically $20 to get this at home. It's a full 18 inches in the necklace, has your full 2 3/4 inch extender to it. This makes anything that you're wearing, it pops. When I say neon, and we often refer to as that like robin's egg blue or Peruvian like turquoise color that is just hypnotic. It glows, it's like lit within. That's exactly what this Chilean turquoise reminds me of. But of course, the story behind it. And I always say for our new shoppers out there, or those of us like myself who've been collecting rare, unique mine finds for 30 years practically right now, mark down these stories when possible, or the place and origin of where this turquoise or special stones or brand new mine finds come from. So Jay, you do have some of the rough for the Chilean.
Okay, now, on this, everybody, are they doing some stupid price?
Yeah,
$99. Yeah, they're doing a stupid price. Here's the thing, and this is brand new and exclusive. These are the kind of things that we can do right now that and here again, I don't know everybody, and I don't know exactly what they have available to them. I will tell you, for us right now, it is very hard for us to do any kind of beads on the materials that I have left. On this necklace, you're actually looking at 2 different mines from Chile. That's why we just have Chilean turquoise.
Oh, really?
So the center portion of this is Angel Peak, okay? That's Angel Peak. Okay, that's the center material, all right? That's the center material. And then this is Chilean, but for the rest of the bead, on the rest of the bead necklace, it's Chilean material, but it's a little bit more like a tealy blue, and even has some soft, like green, like tealy green highlights to it. But so you've got the radiant blue in the center, and then we're finishing it off. It is natural Chilean turquoise. All of these beads are cut from the natural raw material, the rough material, all by hand. And to be honest with you guys, the thing on this, when I made this necklace, I wanted to come in at a crazy price. So the crazy price I gave them, okay, that's a crazy price. It takes right at 3 pounds of, in this case, 3 pounds of nuggets to be able to cut that particular necklace that you're looking at there. And at that price was the sacrifice price. As far as what I had to pay for this rough material. This isn't material, normally the Chilean material is not the material that we cut into beads. Number one, we don't get a lot of it. Number two, the price of it is, it's just not something you cut into beads. In this case, you can see at the top there, what are you looking at? Looking at natural nuggets that all we did was shape them, right? So we just did what they call edge grinding. And then the cylinder rondelles right there, that's what we cut out of the Angel Peak material. And the reason we did that is because when they're not rounded off, then we use less material. But they still lay perfectly. It's very difficult to cut that bead, but you don't waste as much material as if we rounded it off. Then you're grinding even more material off. So, and we were doing that, designed that, just so that we could come in at the original price of this. Very, very different, new look, and this is brand new for the show.
I love it, and everybody else is loving it. Close to 100 of these were already out the door, and for good reason. And going back, if you love, for me personally, in collecting turquoise for all these years, I have a love for every one of the stories, right? And I love the multicolors. Like we had Yellow 7 earlier in our first hour. I don't know if we still have any of those available, but it's just the most beautiful. It's like artwork. Personally, when I can find that robin's egg blue, very similar like to the old Sleeping Beauty, that really high blue color. That's one of my personal favorites. You just don't see it very often. So when I saw this, I saw the customer appreciation special price, knowing that we were launching it today, knowing that we have the 5 flex payments, maybe something you've never seen before. Maybe you have turquoise, but in a nugget style, or maybe in a, multicolored turquoise piece. But this is that gorgeous robin's egg blue that pops, and I can just see it with anything, and anything color-wise, even just a white little crisp, button-down top or a tee going into spring and the summer. It brightens you up. I mean, it's like when I say neon, even from across the studio, we're looking at Adriana here. You can just, and she's wearing a little bit longer than I am. And that's a nice thing, because you have that full adjustability in the back. So if you're wearing a scoop neckline, square, V, whatever it may be, turtleneck, these pieces enable you. And that's back to, how many years ago was that suggestion made to you from a customer for the toggle clasp?
Okay, well, 5 years into our career, like when we first started working, all of our necklaces actually just had sterling silver lobster claws.
Right.
And that's what we did. And we had a lot of our viewers said, look, I'm getting older, and I love your designs, and I love this big free-form look that you do. But to be honest with you, I have trouble with your lobster claw. Is there any way that you could do a different finding? So we went to the drawing board, and we came up with this finding that you now see on the majority of our designs. It's probably been one of the smartest things that we ever did design-wise. And what's so unique about it is this. It's a 2 3/4 inch extender. So it gives you another 2 3/4 of an inch, but also it gives you the ability to adjust that 2 3/4 of an inch in about 1/4 inch increments, approximately. So you've got something, let's say, that's 18 inches. You have 18 inches, and then you've got another 2 3/4, so you've really got something that's 20 3/4 of an inch. But the last of that, you can fine tune how you want to wear it, how you want to accessorize it, and how you want it to lay with whatever you're trying to accessorize or whatever you're trying to wear. So an incredible value. And for the quality of the turquoise is unbelievable price. Even the original price, to tell you the truth, guys, was amazing. We really had to work hard to come in at that price.
And $40 off, because we love you. That's what it's really all about. Thank you, and thank you for being you, and thank you for, again, one of the longest running jewelry lines here at HSN is Jay King, because of the amazing work that he brings to us and his team and the wonderful stories. So we are delighted. I can't wait for you to get this home and open it up and see it in person. If